There's a new Pokemon game coming to mobile. Final Fantasy VII, we finally got a real deal look at it, and Medieval. Sony's State of Play was great. And Bubsy Paws on Fire is delayed for Switch. Oh my god, it's a disaster! Nintendo is partnering up with DeNA, D-E-N-A. The E is lowercase, the rest of it's capital. But they're partnering up with them to make a new Pokemon game. They've already made tons of mobile games with DeNA. Miitomo, Super Mario Run, Fire Emblem Heroes, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and the upcoming Mario Kart Tour are all made by DeNA. And now this new Pokemon game we're gonna get from DeNA. And the thing with all these DeNA games, I feel like they have like a lot more gameplay inspired from the actual games than Pokemon Go had. Pokemon Go Niantic made that, and it's just they already had a game like it, Niantic did, where you like look at sculptures and random shit and they just threw Pokemon in there. It's like the battling's nothing like Pokemon. It's got the skin of Pokemon, but it's not an actual Pokemon game really. IMO at least. They just threw Pokemon assets in there and called it a Pokemon game. But people love it. It's, you know, it still does amazing. It's definitely not dead like a lot of people say. It's still killing it out there. But this DeNA Pokemon game, like I said, they go like Super Mario Run is a Mario game basically, just on your phone. Fire Emblem Heroes is a Fire Emblem game which with tons of microtransactions on your phone. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, not really an Animal Crossing game fully, but it's getting there. And Mario Kart Tour, we're hoping is going to be a Mario Kart game on your phone. Miitomo was nothing. They are done with that. They were like, sorry, that was our first shot, and we kind of just shot ourselves in the foot. It was garbage. I had it for like a week, and I was like, this sucks. But this new Pokemon game, they said it was going to be new and exciting, in quotes. It's going to be out by the end of fiscal year 2020, which is March of next year, so less than a year. We got less than a year till we're going to see this thing. They didn't say anything about the actual gameplay or any other details. They literally just said, we got a Pokemon game in the works. It's coming soon. Be on the lookout. We'll tell you more soon. I think it's going to be along the lines of a more core Pokemon game. Whoa! I know you're like, whoa, take it easy, Shane. But I think we're going to have leveling up of Pokemon, potentially, an actual battle system. I don't know how the game mechanics are actually going to work, if it's going to be like a real world, you got to walk around in real life, because that was a big fucking hit. Obviously, got people off there, got people together, which they spread the game like, oh, you're playing Pokemon Go? I want to play Pokemon Go with you. Like, it builds like a community in like the real world. It's nice, you know, you're not just sitting on your couch or taking a shit just playing Pokemon. So we'll see. If it is like that, if it does have actual gameplay mechanics from core Pokemon games integrated into it, that's a lot more exciting for me, and I probably would actually fucking play it, because I love Pokemon, and if I had some fun adventure to take on the go with me on my phone, I'd fuck around with it at the airport, wherever the fuck I was, and check it out. I think that'd be neat. Microtransactions would probably be pretty outrageous. I guess we'll have to see. I don't play any of the other games, but I know Super Mario Run was a buy it once and you're good. You got the game, right? It's like $10 or something. So if it was like that kind of deal, then that's great. But I don't think they want a nickel and dime Pokemon. Trust me. They like, oh, you want some Pokeballs? Hey, give us $1, buddy. It's gonna be that kind of thing, I'm sure. Because I hear Fire Emblem Heroes is like super microtransaction-y. So I wouldn't expect anything different from Pokemon. But it is interesting, and it is exciting to hear that we might get a real Pokemon game on mobile, because Pokemon Go is certainly not what real Pokemon fans like. It's what everyone likes Pokemon, but real Pokemon fans truly don't give a shit about Pokemon Go. They might play it, but they don't really care. So maybe this will give us something to care about. Bubsy Paws on Fire is delayed for the Switch. This is some of the worst news I've ever heard in my life. When I heard it was supposed to come out this month, and I was like, I'm so ready for the new Bubsy game. I'm just kidding. I didn't give a shit about the new Bubsy game. I just thought that was funny that it was delayed. I thought this was already out. I didn't know that this was, I thought we already had this. Obviously we have it on other consoles. We're waiting on the Switch version, but who gives a shit about this Bubsy game? I heard that it was a thing, and then like the next day it was out of my mind. It was gone. I was just like, oh, there's a new Bubsy game. Great. No one cares. Bubsy is a meme because its games were bad. Specifically Bubsy 3D. The original first two games are playable. Bubsy 3D is like pure garbage. And that's why Bubsy's a meme. It's a meme within the gaming community, like, oh, Bubsy 3D, haha, that sucks. So I don't know why they thought anybody would care about a new Bubsy game. I don't think anybody does. I'm sure it didn't sell that great. And I'm sure no one gives a shit that the fucking Switch port is delayed. No one cares. Do you actually care? If you care, let me know in the comments, but I'm sure you don't. I am sure you don't. But hey, maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe Bubsy Paws on Fire is the best game. I imagine it's a 2D side scroll. I don't even know what the gameplay looks like. That's just what I imagine it is. I'm sure it's the best one ever. I'm sure it's better than Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and I'm just an idiot. So tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead! Something that was awesome to see was the Sony State of Play IMO. Actually, just 2 specific things. For the rest of it, I didn't really give a shit about. There was like some weird squirrel game where you're a flying squirrel. I was like, okay, I don't care. But Final Fantasy VII Remake was really cool. The gameplay was really cool. It's going to be episodic, which we'll get into in a second. But and then Medieval looked really cool too. The original one was fun to play. I never beat it. I just played it, and I had a fun time with it. But hey, I might play the remake and beat it all the way through. It looked fun. It looked classic. They just literally just reskinned the game. They said, you know what, you like the original? Here you go. It's just an upgraded, fancy-looking version. Just pretty much what they did with Crash Bandicoot. I guess they're gonna. I mean, they redid it with Spyro. All the classic PS1 games we loved are getting a remake. Final Fantasy VII as well, like we just talked about. But this time around, Final Fantasy 12. Why did I say 12? 7. What am I, fucking idiot? Final Fantasy VII. They changed the gameplay mechanics. It's no longer a turn-based RPG. It's now an action RPG. It's real time. You're swinging your sword. There's damage going off. You're shooting guns. There's damage going off. It looks fun. I like action RPGs, but I like turn-based a lot more. Action RPGs are fun though. I really love Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the Switch. That was a great time. The Tales of series is great. Tons of great action RPGs out there. You know that. I'm gonna tell you that. But I thought it looked fun. I thought the gameplay looked fucking exquisite. I saw it and I was just like, I'm really liking this. The graphics were on point. We haven't seen shit about this game in like 4 years, right? Like they're like, Final Fantasy VII Remake's coming, and they're like, oops, just kidding, we gotta restart, haha. And I guess that's what they've been working on, and it looks really good. All across the board, everything. I was like, check, 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 looks delicious. And then I hear it's episodic, and I'm like, what? Okay, hold on, just 1 second here. Episodic, an RPG? Have they done an episodic RPG before? Like, okay, Resident Evil Revelations 2. You get to a point in the story where it's like, okay, this is a good finishing point. We can cut off here, and then they'll start later, right? And then like we got, what else? That random Conker's Bad Fur Day game they tried to make on Xbox for a little bit, which they only released 1 episode, and then no one cared about it, and they said, well, fuck it, we just won't release the rest. How's happens when you do episodic shit? Episodic shit is really stupid when it comes to games, because you want to just go through the game. You don't want to have to like be like, okay, well, I did like 1/4 of it. Games aren't that long. I mean, an RPG is going to be kind of long, but we're going to get into more trickiness with this episodic stuff here in an RPG. But you just wait till the whole game comes out. If you release an episodic game, I'm not buying it. I'm going to wait till the whole thing comes out. Cameron said the same thing. We talked about it right before I filmed this. And it's just like, why not? Why would you not wait? You want to have it all in one go. You want to have it all in one package. You don't want to, you're going to get a cheaper, better deal if you do that too. They're going to be like, now it's all in one for like half the price. Boom. And you get it on a physical copy and everything. It's nice, all right? That's what we want, and that's what we need, and that's what I'm gonna wait for personally. And with an RPG, like, there's a lot of grinding and like weird side stuff and tons of side quests and everything. Like Resident Evil Revelations is pretty straightforward. Conker's pretty straightforward. Most episodic games are really, really straightforward. Like they're telling a story, and it's just like you go to point A to point B and you do your thing. But Final Fantasy VII is like, you got shit to do on the side here. You can go grind for hours and hours. So you're gonna get to like a walled off part of the story, and it's like, gotta wait for episode 2, and then what, are you just gonna go grind forever and just be super OP whenever episode 2 comes out? Like, I don't know, that part really fucked me up. But the rest of it looked amazing. I don't know, kind of a jumbled rant there on that, but you get what I'm saying here. I mean, an episodic RPG, they're just trying to milk us. Square is like, how can we get more money out of this Final Fantasy VII remake that we've been fucking sinking years into? Let's make it episodic, and then charge them a lot for each episode, and then we'll release it physical later, and the people who didn't play it then will buy it, and even the people who didn't play it will buy it, and we'll make double our money. Woohoo! Great job, Square. No, just kidding. It's a terrible job, and I don't appreciate you doing it. And bonus news, you guys see that Projared? Woo! It's been spicy on the internet. God damn, Projared, you are a fucking idiot. I don't know, what is he thinking? Why would you ever think that you're going to be able to get away with what you're doing? Are you kidding me? It's like, put yourself in his mindset. He's like, all right, I got a wife, I got this YouTube career, I got over 1 million subs, I got friends over here that I respect and everything. He's got all this stuff set up, and he goes, you know what? I'd really, really just like to get my dick out there. And he did it. He just got his dicks all over the internet. Everyone in the fucking world has seen it. He sent it to all kinds of underage people and everything. He cheated on his wife with someone who looks a lot. First of all, she doesn't look as cool. She seems kind of miserable on her Twitter, to me personally, and she's definitely not as attractive. Jared's wife seemed pretty awesome. She was really hot. God, Jared, I don't think there's ever been a fuck up this big in YouTube history. I don't know, maybe there has been, but I saw this shit on like fucking Newsweek and shit. It's like trending #1 on Twitter. This is like, Jared is just getting fucking buried. He might kill himself, in all honesty. He is, I don't know what he's got to be thinking right now. He's got to be like just like on the edge of death right now. Like, this is fucked. You really just, it's unbelievable. He lost over 100,000 subscribers in a day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, where have you been the last 2 days? I just been watching this whole story unfold with a smile on my face. Every single commentary channel on YouTube has made a video about it, and they were all fucking hilarious. I was just watching the H30 podcast about it, and I was like, Ethan was killing it. I was like, Jesus Christ. Jared referred to his dick as his yowie dick in one of the snaps that was put out there that was leaked. He was taking these fucking raunchy ass photos. They're fucked. Like, Jared, you are the biggest bitch I have ever seen in my life. You need a certified bitch stamp across his forehead, because he just, like, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? This motherfucker's fucked. And all the while, JonTron's having a great laugh because Normal Boots threw him aside. They threw him under the bus, and then Projared comes out with this shit. PBG runs after him trying to save his ass. Like, I got you with my fucking same haircut from 2012. Look like a fucking washed up emo man kook. I'm gonna come save you, Jared. And then he's like, wait a minute. You guys don't like that Jared cheated on his wife and sent pictures to underage minors? Oops, my bad. God, is PBG funny? Do you guys think PBG's funny? I don't know. Okay, you know, it's neither here nor there. But the whole Normal Boots thing is just collapsing. It's just like, oh no! And John just sitting back watching the ship sink, just like, you fucking idiots. Gerard put up a thing where he's like donating $5,000 to like some charity stuff. He's like, he hopped on the lifeboat off of Normal Boots' ship. Normal Boots' ship's going down. The lifeboats are there. Gerard sees one. He jumps on. He's just taking off, and he's just like, you guys are on your own. I'm out of here. I'm donating $5,000 to these 3 charities. Look at me. I'm nice. I'm good. I'm great. I did nothing bad. That's Gerard right now. And I guess if you're at Normal Boots, you got to make sure your ass is safe. All right, because Jared really fucked you guys up. And Jared, I hope he uploads a video and tries to play like nothing happened. He's like, all right, so today we're checking out the new Spyro, whatever. I don't know what the fuck he looks at Dungeons and Dragons and weird shit. He's like, we're looking at the new Final Fantasy 12 remake. Man, this is gonna be fun. And then the whole comment's just like, wow, how did you not kill yourself? That'd be amazing. That's not gonna happen. His YouTube career is done. He's done. He's over, all right? He's gonna have to go work at like Target or something. And even then, it's gonna follow him forever. So Jared, you really blew up, bud. You don't need me to tell you. I've already had everybody across the entire internet to tell you. But hey, I wanted to talk about it because it was fun. It was juicy. It's fresh. It's hot. And god damn it, I love the drama. It was great to see. So thank you so much for providing us with that, Projared. You really did go out with style and grace just like you wanted. But if you want to have real style and grace, like this badass motherfucker on screen right here, head to our merch store, FUgameCrue.bigcartel.com. We got shirts, we got mugs, we got all that fun stuff. You know, if you don't want to buy merch but you want to support the channel, so we got a Patreon, patreon.com/FUgameCrue. Woo! For as low as $1 a month, you can really help us out a lot, and we do use the money for the channel. And to all our current patrons, you're amazing. We thank you. Links for all kinds of stuff in the description, all that fun stuff, stuff beyond this, my channel, our skate channel, all that fun stuff. Go check it out. See you guys later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Oh, Projared is a bitch. A biggity batch.